What's going on, guys? Back once again. Another video. This time, the Nuggets play the Spurs. A quick, real quick, little video from our sponsors. Here we go. And that's it. So, basically what I noticed in the Spurs game, there wasn't too much, to be honest. I was honestly doing homework the entire time. I know, like I said, man, this school shit, it fucks with me. So, what I did see, Jamal Murray was doing really well. MPJ was doing what he does, you know, shooting lights out usually. I didn't see his end stat totals. Bones, obviously I saw a lot of that. That was pretty amazing. The only things that I really wanted to touch on, this is gonna be a shorter video, to be honest. So, the only real thing, like everyone did, this is honestly what I expected the Nuggets to be like when they're all hitting. Like this is how I envision the Nuggets being when they're like at their peak, when they're all hitting, they're all doing good, they're all doing really well, they're all hitting, they're just in sync. Like, this is how I envision the Nuggets, you know, like just being this good. And when they're this good, they're fucking scary, man. Like, they are really fucking good. Like, we got like, so what I wrote down, we have like MPJ hitting, when we got Murray hitting, Jokic doing Jokic things, Aaron Gordon on the cleanup and cuts, and then we have KCP doing the spot up threes in the defensive end. Then we got Bruce Brown coming off the bench. He's starting to hit threes too. I heard he wasn't that much of a three-point shooter, but he's been hitting threes pretty consistently. And then on the defensive end, he's a pest. Then we got Bones, who's an offensive like juggernaut. Like when he's hot, he's hot. Which so far he's been doing really, really well. So can't complain about anything so far. Actually, there is one thing I'm going to complain about, but that's that'll be soon. So this is how I envision the Nuggets being. This is honestly no surprise. I was honestly worried because, as I said in previous videos, they like to start off really hot at the beginning and just let off the gas and not do that great and just kind of half-ass the rest of the game. Like the third quarters are usually where, you know, we let off the gas, and this time they didn't. Man, they did really well all around. Either that or just because the Spurs didn't do that hot in the third. I looked at the quarter points or whatever, and it looked like they're pretty even in the third, but they're pretty low. So it was, you know, maybe the Spurs just didn't really have that hot of a third quarter. I don't know, but overall, they did really well, man. I'm excited. This is what I expected the Nuggets to be. And there were no injuries, anything like that. Good to see Bones back. Glad it wasn't a serious injury. Najee, hoping he gets healthy soon, even though he doesn't play a lot. Would still like to see him, you know, out there. DeAndre Jordan's been a lot more helpful than I thought he was going to be. I did not think he was going to be helpful at all. I thought it was just going to be a waste of a fucking roster spot. But it doesn't do too bad. Like, he's a pleasant surprise so far. One thing that did irritate me a bit was Bones. Like, don't get me wrong, he was hitting and he had some little crafty, that little fake he did. I don't even think it was that great of a fake, to be honest. A little thing where the ball went up high and he went like that with the fake can, like that as a defender wouldn't get me. But when he did the wraparound behind the back pass, or that like long, like elongated back pass and threw it that way, that probably would have got me. So like, fuck, that was a good pass. The little fake, to be rough, if you play basketball, the little fake isn't gonna really do, like, that ball was so high up, like there's no ways, like the ball way up here and some defender just goes like, or an offensive player just goes like that, like you're not gonna fall for that, dude. The ball needs to be closer to the hand, something like you're not gonna fall for that if you're a good defender. So that little fake was just kind of cheesy. It was cheeky. I was like, nah, kind of whatever. But that was a good pass in the end. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Bones is popping off. That's what I like to see. Some of his handle moves, I'm like, okay, like, it was pretty impressive. The only thing that I had to complain about him in that moment was I've noticed that when he starts to get hot like that, he kind of drives in on like 2 or 3 people and he tries to shoot over him. And then when he doesn't get a foul called, he'll stop and complain to the ref and he won't get back on defense. And that bugs me. That's what Jokic used to do last year. Was he would like think he would get fouled, which more times than not he did, but then he would just like stop and talk to the ref and argue to the ref and not get back on defense. And I hate that when a player does that. And Bones seems like he's been doing that, at least in this last game. Like when he didn't get a foul call, he would stop and complain to the ref and not get back on defense. And that is one of the most irritating things for me to see. It's like, bro, you didn't get a foul called. All right, talk to the ref later. Like, say something, run off, play defense, talk to the ref later. Don't sit there and complain and then like leave your team in a 5-on-4 situation. Like, it's just, don't do that, man. Like, that bugs me. Other than that though, Bones had a hell of a game. Just gotta watch the complaining to the refs, because you're leaving your team in a 5-on-4 situation. So other than that, man, overall it was a good game. They play the Spurs again tonight, so I actually have a programming assignment to do tonight, so I got to work on that. So we'll see how much I get to watch of it. I'll probably have the game in the background, but I won't be as nitpicky because I'll be doing homework. So yeah, so for me, guys, well, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, like I said, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying my hardest, man. It's just new channel with school and working and all that. It's just I'm trying as best I can, man. So see you guys next time.